Now just biding their time right on the edge here. They don't want to lose any members too early. They have one member now scouting out forward, but Archer's currently on our screen with the smokes down, trying to look for a position that they can play from going forward, but Kanina Power right behind them.
Power 888 just dropping the nades. Bluebees sending them right back. No one cresting the ridge just yet, but in comes the push from Bluebees. Lufa leading the charge. Goes around the side. A huge nade comes in from Divine. Finds 2 knocks, and now they're down to 2. The back line getting decimated as well. And the Bluebees kick things off with style with our first squad wipe. It's Power 888 to be eliminated.
Jesus, that was a hell of a nade, but we've got another fight on the screen straight away. It's Godsent versus Kanina Power, the 2 EMEA region teams here going against one another, so they know how each plays. So they're pretty familiar, but do they know it's the other team? I wonder if they've got a knock as of yet. Nade comes out the side, Marley just really waiting this one out. He is in the midst of the enemy field.
The horse lets not the sleeping dog lie. They've already taken 2 from Godsent. Will they be able to get any more? A back bounce on the nade hits Axe for a little bit too much damage, but Marley sees some from Black-White and gets sprayed down for the rest by Rubdini. And now it's just Roll Kiss from Godsent trying to hold it down, but he's just around the corner, finds a knock. Well, doesn't even get the knock. And it's Godsent to go down in 15th place, Blank.
But Archers, they'll have heard this. If I was them, I'd be immediately pushing upon this position, you know, because if you can take it down, you have pretty much the entirety of the southeast to yourself, and you know you're going to have to move soon, but instead Archers really maybe a little bit too passive here. I think they're favoring their ground over this. Perhaps they get back in the vehicles, favor having those as portable cover for the late game. Nova once again still within this circle, and Aero, Limax down on that western bridge can finally start to move because they are no longer suffocated by all those teams who are outside that western bridge. I'm really happy they waited so long for this next circle to pop. It could have got to a point where, look, we have to take our chances and move out, but with this circle and waiting out, now they can make a more informed move.
4 Angry Men have managed to find themselves a central position, and that's spectacular. Given the fact that they started in George, they went down south on the western edge, they've now managed to push in relatively centrally here into a pretty strong spot. They found these openings, and this is the power of scouting. This is the power of information, Blake.
And it's the power of being able to take that information and process it quickly. I think that's something that a lot of people kind of underestimate, is how quickly you can process information and then make a decision based on it. Because now all the information in the world, if you don't know what to do with it, you're absolutely ruined in that situation. Right now, we've got a couple of players just holding on strong within the shacks, but it's 4 AM with a little bit of portable cover here. You can see the UAS on the side of the hay bale. I don't know if the tires are out as of yet, so they can still move this, but they've got a fairly decent position.
Aerowolf Limax as well, sent really central, really fast, and hang on a minute, they might be in a spot of bother here as there's already a knock through in the middle of the field, but they are going to destroy that UAS for some hard cover, drop the smoke. They want to just keep themselves alive. 4 Angry Men trying to live up to the name, keeping them all in the fray. Zeus taking a fight now with Alpha 7 as well over the ridge line on the hill. This is out on the northwestern edge right now. No one in the circle, so they both will have to move. The circle will start to push as it moves on in. Time marches forwards, and this fight is going to be pressured.
I mean, it's Alpha 7 who's going to have to march as well towards Zeus, but Zeus leaving in a flash of lightning in the cars here, trying to get away as fast as possible. You got the Unnamed towards the south side of Alpha 7 too, so there is another team, and this is really good from Zeus. They decided to rock up just outside the edge of the circle, and now they are going to gatekeep, but you got one player already down in Ronin, and Alpha 7's taking advantage. Zeus are maybe a little bit scared. Maybe they shouldn't have stayed here for so long.
Goodness me, that was bold, that was dramatic, but certainly was heroic in the end. They managed to get the first knock, get a kill on their name as well. Looking for a little bit more, keeping the pressure up, but Zeus they've left. They've disengaged further away. Alpha 7 looking to chase, however. They're trying to follow it up. 4 AM, hang on a minute.
They took a kill there. Alpha 7's dropped on the side. A lot of players are very low. It's the Unnamed coming on from the left here, and Zeus is just crippling Alpha 7. This is a really nice pincer here, John.
But the thing is, they've already managed to dispatch 2 from Zeus. 2 players have been knocked for Alpha 7 and the Unnamed as well. The western edge proving difficult for the Americas teams.
Remember though, John, 4 AM have eyes on this fight. That's another knock coming through, so this could be easily third-partied by another team after this concludes.
Well, Zeus certainly looking at third party here, but Alpha 7 have something to say about it. Swag win, looking to push out wide, takes some nade damage, goes for the challenge. Ziol behind the Darcia now, last standing for his squad for Zeus, but very, very low. Hasn't taken the time to heal up just yet. The Unnamed, they're trying to slip through the cracks here. They've moved down south, trying to keep themselves alive.
And now, Texa just moving down towards Swagwin. Swagwin, one of the better players from Alpha 7. This guy has been making some killer moves over in the Americas region. And he's just going to crawl across, knowing that he cannot go for this res right now. Ziol, though, behind this vehicle. Swagwin could get an angle. You can see the Unnamed here just desperately trying to heal up in the smog over here before they move into the circle, but they're right on the edge at the moment. Airwolf, Limax, they've taken the time to find a central position in the circle, and here's Kanina Power still fighting, still battling it out on that southeast edge.
You can see, though, the priority for the Unnamed right now is keeping themselves all alive, all four of them moving forwards. That is such a smart play to let these two duos fight it out, let them take the casualties, and then come in on two weakened teams. But the nade back over to Raven, ran down low behind the Darcia. Yet again, they've been spotted out along the way. I think there might be DRS plinking out. Alpha 7 on the ropes as Zeus get eliminated.
Oh, come on, that's one.
No
Bucky
way.
goes down as well.
Oh,
Swagwin
no.
still in the match, moves into the circle, and I believe that is it. The Unnamed is out, and Swagwin lives.
Luby's trying to crash now, but it's Nova XQF to receive, and you step close, you go down. There is no two ways about it. Aitochan looking to try and hold down the window angle, but it's so difficult when you've just got everybody gunning you down.
Okay.
Paraboy takes a knee. Aitochan with the full boosters, pre-fires the angle, but Jimmy gets the best. And it is going to be Paraboy to get res. Bluebees get eliminated as their off-angle player goes down as well. And Nova XQF, they're hurting, and Loops have heard that.
Now, Loops trying to make their way in. This is the winner from the PMPL Americas region. If anyone can go against Nova XQF, it might just be them. A very, very prominent team. So aggressive. Unfortunately for Bluebees, it was not Iaito at all. And now Loops will just be waiting in a little shack. Nova XQF definitely have the better position right now. They are currently split up. Order moving forward with a nade in hand, though. Pops it over the top. Is it good enough?
Oh.
No. Dadeen just about hangs on.
By a sliver. Another one. Order up. Let's see where the nades land. They evacuate that shack as fast as they can. They know what's coming their way. The bombardment is in, but all four Nova XQuest players are still in. Alpha 7 on the western side eliminated.
This is so smart, though, from Loop. So they dropped the smoke out forward. Nova XQF was doing something ridiculously good by throwing one nade into the shack, one nade behind the shack immediately. We know how good Chinese teams are with those nades, but that actual smoke there allowed the players from Loops to move off to the right side and not get shot at because vision was obscured.
Currently, you've got four angry men being guarded from the south side. Kanina Power as well waiting for that one, but four angry men, they are no longer all four of them alive, unfortunately. They are going to be taking reduced numbers, but Loops get the circle shift.
Oh, bloody hell, this is a lovely little shift onto the northwestern edge here. Nova SQF can make their way in, but they know they have to fight through Loops. Loops right now don't really have too many compounds to speak of, and if I was Nova SQF right now, what I'd most likely do is just try and bide my time a little bit. I have a good compound, maybe I can try and clear out some more of these teams on the south side. We see with the new point structure, John, how important kills can be at elevating your points in this tournament. Making it into that super weekend is really important after all.
Certainly is. Airwolf Limax, they sent Central early and they are reaping the rewards for that. And you're right, though, it is kills, but placements matter too. And that's what they've managed to achieve here, making it to top 6. And that's as far as they're going to go. The 6th place finish will be all right for them. They'll be happy with that to start things off. It's a good, slow entry into the proceedings here. And that's exactly what you want. A little bit of consistency as the send comes through from Class Digital Athletics on the south side against 4 Angry Men. It looks like they might just get the better end of the stick. Svan now last there in the grass looking for the spray, but gets spotted out. One knock. That's going to slow Class down just a little bit, but they should be able to pick things up and move on.
Instant smokes come down, stopping any teams from the north side from actually taking any shots here. But Nova, they're on the move already, but it's Kayovsky taking some shots. And nades come through from Kayovsky as well into the position where they're going to be. Is it any good? Does a little bit of damage. Another one's thrown over the top immediately afterwards. The bombardment continues, John.
Oh, Paraboy takes another 50, and the nade is there, but the shimmy out wide. Good wherewithal. Unfortunately, though, Kayovsky has a little bit better performance there on the nade. Bobbles it just far enough. Coolboy takes a knee as well. Loops taking on Nova XQuest F. No fear in their hearts.
None whatsoever. And remember, Loops had to make a quick decision to make their way into the circle. Sure, they've got it, but they don't have too much cover. And they're going for this really aggressive split. And that's Karski dropping up again. They've managed to maintain these vehicles this entire match, though, John. It's providing them so much good cover here. And Nova XQF are really on the edge.
Goodness me, the circle shift to Loops, the opportunities, and this is a team that takes those chances. They will take what they are given and they will play it to the best of their ability. They're certainly showing us just what they've got here. All four of them alive, and it's only Class Digital Athletics left with all four alive.
It's really important right now that Carrillo does not go down. Support comes through from Dadine immediately. The fact that they're playing this four-man split right now means that if one player goes down, it makes a massive difference in how the game continues, because then you have one of these players has to move from their specific angles to help out, and it might give a chance for another team to make their way in. But Digital Athletics, they're stuck on this south edge.
Goodness me. Okay, well, Loops have the crate. They have the majority of the circle. Nobody else has a position there. So Dardin and Carrillo, they will have to move in. However, they have the ground in front of them covered. They have the enemy team suppressed. Nova XQF, they're being bombarded, and Class have to make a mad dash across open ground.
It is a disgusting amount of space that Loops has been able to hold on to this entire time.
Wow.
Order goes down to an insane grenade from Federal, and now he's looking to put the final nail in the coffin here, John.
Oh, let's go. Kierowski leads the charge. Around the side, it's Jimmy. He peeks out, gets one, tucks back behind and looks for more, but unfortunately that's going to be it. Federal cleans things up. Dudin at his back, and that's Nova XQF eliminated.
Digital Athletics have to take advantage of the situation, have to take advantage of it now. They know a knock's come through, but they're crawling. They have to move forward. Carrillo got a really good angle over on that right-hand side there, but Kowski, he goes low afterwards, John.
Oh, Digital Athletics now taking pitched warfare with Loops. The EMEA team taking on the Americas right now in the final circle for the first game. Loops gets the first spray, and it's Salim to fall.
Dadine has been so influential this entire match right now. Just with this single position, he has kept Digital Athletics at bay, whilst the rest of the team has effectively trying to deal with Nova XQF here.
But the thing is, they still have to move forwards, and Loops just control this ground. There's no openings to be found. It's just open terrain. The foliage is only going to give you so much, especially when Loops have such fantastic off-angle coverage.
What they need here is a knock. Just any kind of knock for Digital Athletics would be so huge. They really should have moved in when they saw that knock come through onto Loops and just go for a full send. But right now, Loops, they are just crushing the windpipe of Digital Athletics. They're not able to move forward 1 inch. And slowly but surely, this is going to get dire.
Solus, Silas, Rays. They've made it to second place, though, Blank. And that is a really good turn-up to start things
Versus
off.
Loops as well.
Exactly. Well, not only them, but versus Nova XQF, versus 4 Angry Men, the two teams that were really touted to be the strongest moving forwards. They're having a great day so far. But it is only the first game. It's early days.
Yeah,
we'll see more from them in times to come. Just, calm down, calm down. However, the final circle is getting even closer, and it's Loops dominating.
Right now, Digital Athletics just trying to move their way around. And damn, I don't know where Loops have been getting all of these grenades from, but they have had so many.
No way!
That is ridiculous. You are not allowed to do that.
That is unfair. That is unfair that he is this good, okay? With a nade, you can't be doing that. That's incredible. Beautiful stuff from Carrillo to hit that nade. Perfectly cooked, perfectly placed. There was no counterplay. Rays takes a lot of nade damage as well. The bombardments from Loops just brutal as the confirm comes through. And it's Digital Athletics down to 2, trying to nade in response. But Carrillo, he's the master of the frag. You're not going to give as good as you get, I'm afraid, this time around. He pops out with the M4, sprays around the edge of the crate. One player falls, Rays, and Silas now left. Last man standing, but only for so long. It will